He's one kind of because I want to learn to drive.
Is Betsy part of the family too?
Yes, she's my grandmother. She's Del's mom.
Oh, she's your.
I'll show you. This is kind of neat.
To a tugboat ride.
Reserve that for.
Yeah, that's for the captain. Do you ever rent this out for?
They don't rent it out. They outside groups use it all the time.
Really?
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I missed that. Outside group.
Brown. A boat, like sort of in Vane Brothers history, there was, they had a shipyard for a little while in Union Harbor. They had a facility in Fells Point, and when they're 100 years old, so like in their beginning, they had some, I don't know the right word for it, but with sort of the ownership schemes of boats, some of the Vanes owned portions of these boats, and that was one of the boats that some of the Vanes had interest in, and it foundered. I think it's off the coast of North Carolina, and it sat there. I think that's the one that sat there for years and years and years, and you can actually sort of see the skeleton of it from like that.
That's why we asked if you ever hold it like that.
It's not supposed to be like that. It's funny, they're actually very much in the process of, even though the facility is so new, of sort of reorganizing things, because when they built the facility, it was kind of an ideal for the company, the size and the growing, but it's growing so fast and it's changing so fast, they've already completely moved this whole area. It wasn't here. And I'll show you,
I really thought when they did this.
Beautiful. And this is now their county department, but it used to be just a big open room.
By showing you a location right next to it.
Thanks, guys.
President of my company had the foresight to be able to look at those and decide in advance that they would be cubicle dividers.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, would have never been able to pick up on that. I sit on the race guys and screen on Jumbotron president. I have a Northern Star showing Marcus You're welcome to step up with me if you like. Products, because worldwide unrest or events can affect the price. If the price of oil moves either up or down, you don't care, people buy and sell because they either want to get rid of inventory or they want to make a profit. If they're selling oil, we're moving oil, so it's a good thing for us. What affects us from the Weather Channel side is, most importantly, the movement of that oil. The point A to point B stuff, the getting there, but it's more important to not only get there, but you've got to get back. Because it does me no good to get from point A to point B and get caught in weather for 4 days. So I've got to be able to get to point B and then get back to point A, or even better, head on to point C. It's amazing. And they've given us tools that we're able to dispatch 60 pieces of equipment, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, from this office. And you can see my weekend staff. I have Paul here, and I have a night dispatcher or a weekend dispatcher that works out of Philadelphia, that we just transfer the phones and they run back and forth.
Is it going to rain today?
No. This is the National Weather Service NOAA forecast and broadcast on a VHF radio. This goes out to my mariners 24 hours a day, so they're able to keep up with what's going on. They can also go on their computers and take a look at this.
And it was no part-time.
Right now I do like 2 week on, 2 week off schedule in increment, which means I work on.
I knew you were right there. Look at this. Glad you're taking a movie. Hope we're all going to get a copy.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Things a little bit slower and lower key in Baltimore than Philadelphia and New York. That's Don pointed it out from inside, but that's the old facility. And they actually own the big black building, the grain elevator also. But great. Used to
Smells
put
like
water on board a tub.
Does it?
What's funny is that a lot of these guys want to always stay in the channel.
This is a Chesapeake Bay.
And obviously they don't need to.
This is Delaware Bay.
But you got to.
That's actually New York.
What do you draw?
It's really only about 7
Right.
feet.
Yeah.
And even
In the general
Baltimore,
picture,
we
did you
don't
want a
stay
smaller
in the
picture?
Yeah, like where we are.
But the company was actually at Pier 13 for a long time, which the long gray warehouse that says Canton on the side of it, that's the Pier 13 warehouse.
Oh, okay.
And then the
Where
company was
the
attached.
hospital ship stuff.
It's been kind of windy out today, guys.
Your sign is going to be really careful with.
That's Fort McHenry Street.
Yeah.
Is anybody, where are you guys from? Out of town? Some people from Baltimore? Where you're from the Midwest?
Midwest.
Okay.
We all belong to the SOS Sailing Club. That's the common denominator.
Okay.
Same goes on.
It's actually very neat because you kind of think when you're going in that everything sort of keeps getting bigger, but it just keeps going in. And we'll go all the way into the Ann Arbor to see it.
That's Susan, right at the end of Key Bridge.
No.
It's a little park. It's a little park right there by the Washington side of Key Bridge. It's a little Francis Scott Key
I've
Park.
seen that park there, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah.
Three placards there. Talk about the Inner Harbor.
Right.
I did that for 4 years.
Placards.
That's the man. They're just on call to go.
And the yellow boat.
They do come and go. They seem to sit there all the time, but every now and then you'll notice and they'll be gone for like 6 months. Yeah. They are crewed up. They're ready to go.
They're just a support ship.
You know, like the rose.
Yeah, like, well, they'll start up a military action or whatever you want to call it, and then that's how they get all the supplies there is one of these guys.
So where's the John Brown?
Does he have a blue sail cover?
Why don't you see if you can hail them on the radio?
I read one.
Just talking, they don't want to go to Y River.
From here.
Yeah.
From Middle River to Y River, I guess it's a
It's a
little.
haul.
That's sailboat.
Well,
Come
you
on,
gotta go
Maybe
through
they
the
can get a
tug to tongue.
Now that would be a picture.
They went to the Miles River Yacht Club because that's when you
Maybe
guys
they could
poured
tie-
champagne after
So
they got their
couples
boat.
that want
That's a good idea.
Coming out, man. Marge is the match. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like between Sun and Shell.
Why couldn't she get it?
So we need
Oh,
to use it for
she
good money.
She went to Charles.
Got a contract of
The grain elevator, that big,
Yeah, the black one.
yeah, that's where they
Betsy
film
said-
Ladder 49.
Betsy said
and a
to
couple
tell
other
you to
things.
be.
This is kind of the
when it was
holdout.
still called
Dominic
liquid
Sugar is really the
bread.
holdout.
I don't
for
know if
industry
you
in
actually
general.
was. I
You
mean,
are.
Dennis O'Brien was
This used to, Baltimore was so divided between north and south.
Broadway?
That Lincoln actually turned
That's the
cannons
rec fair, right?
on
I'm not sure
Baltimore.
what's going on.
And so people like joked that it was the only city where
small.
That's what I heard,
Union
but I think there's still a lot of
had
debate
their own
about what they're
stuff
going to do
in
with
their own
it.
city.
Okay.
Really
Kind of threat
hasn't been
against
decided.
revolt.
Chemical.
Park benches, that's how
Alabama
it's
site,
so fun.
which is now a super fun
Still
site.
pretty.
I was watching a small documentary on Harvard. It's going to be, yeah.
Safe,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
No, it's all in the water. All the crud's in the water.
Yeah.
Well, they drove
little
like
watch and they
miles
have
down
to check on
50 feet deep.
Oh, they were talking about that site.
George, the guy, I should know this. Anyway,
Yeah.
spoke at my daughter's graduation. I mean, it was like all this chessy stuff.
So cool that lake.
Clipper City, yeah.
Oh, barber too? Oh, that's pretty cool. So, what's the minimal amount of training you need to be working?
Dueling cameras.
Contracted to mainly haul sugar. You can see in the one crane the brown rolled sugar. When you drop it into that hopper.
Oh, okay. But
Right.
they're manufacturing sugar here, right here.
Yes.
Oh. Look how close we are. Oh my God.
Is the channel still being dredged up here?
Like right now?
For Labor Day weekend. And
We couldn't get Petey to
he
get in
won't
touch
respond to
with us.
emails.
It's all of what, 4 boats up there? No, he must know, but if you try to go up in there,
when they go grocery shopping.
On our block, what happened?
My grandmother works on the board. I'll have to send them up there once. She has, I think, the key to the safe. Somewhere there.
So valuable, you keep them